This video is about the only one token that you need to buy before this weekend, and you don't have any time left. So today we will talk about the virtual poker, how I made 26k out of 2k invested already, and how I do plan to make 100k from it. So if we check out the virtual poker, it's actually quite old coin. So yeah, it says here that it's from 2021, but if you would check on the YouTube, I think I saw some videos from 6 years ago of some of the founders presenting it on some conference. So it's a pretty old project. And I think kind of here I was using the knowledge and the fact that I lost 200k last bull run to kind of help me to utilize on this. So it's a very, very interesting thing because crypto is kind of like a player versus player. So my knowledge, they helped me to capitalize, although I didn't take profits on anything yet. So therefore I can say I made any money actually. So I put 2k initially around, I think 2 weeks back actually. And the interesting thing is that I actually wanted to put equally into virtual poker and Polker. So these are two poker related projects kind of following the narrative of Gameify and things like that. And unfortunately, I basically put only 2k instead of 708 that I wanted to put initially. And the last 9k I put into Polker. Polker is doing pretty nice currently. I think it will fly as well, but we're talking about the virtual poker. If I put 7k initially as I wanted, I was putting it around 007 actually, I think. So I got 3x's on 2k, and then I decided to put 10k more. So I've put 10k more, and I even have videos where I have put basically this 10k as well. Then what happened is that we started to go down, and I felt some, I don't know, the fact that I'm losing money, some type of PTSD from bear market or something. So I actually sold my 10k, and I only had 8k left, which then surged here. So from 8k, I have around 26k in total. So the two mistakes that I've done, I wanted to put 7k initially at 007, which would resulted for me in 20k. Then I added 10k on top at 002, which would be around 31k in total. Therefore, currently I would be sitting at around 100k in VPP. Instead of this, I'm only sitting in 26k of VPP because for some reason I decided to put more into Polker than VPP initially, and at the same time I took 10k out and I was taking it out with low liquidity, so I was only able to take around 8k from 10k that I essentially put. So mistakes were definitely made. And it hurts a bit, but it's good that there is still some profit. So I still think that it can run. I kind of have this 10x target from here because I'm pretty sure that we are going into the alt season till the end of the year. And 60 million market cap, yeah, it's kind of, it might be a bit unrealistic at this stage. It will all depend on whether or not Alex Becker would essentially show this token on his video. Interesting thing of why we had this pump. I would like to explain this as well. So if you would check the screenshots here, I'm the member of several groups that are tracking Alex Becker wallet, and he actually bought only 1,000 ton of VPP. That's quite interesting because it's a very small amount for him, and he obviously knows that these wallets of his, they're being tracked by many communities and many people out there. So he obviously knew that this will pump the whole thing, and there kind of were rumors between the communities I'm in that in Neo Tokyo VPP was being discussed for several weeks already. So what I'm thinking is that VPP essentially they were buying somewhere here. Neo Tokyo they were buying somewhere here around 200k market cap. So even at the time where I put 10k more into the poker, so right here at 002, they already had a 10x, and my logic was that they had 10x on 200k market cap, so it's not much. It was probably not a lot of liquidity, and not a lot of people were able to catch that. And yeah, here I put 10k, here I sold my 10k, and then we moved up. So mistakes were made, that's for sure. Interesting thing that I think that he wants to show it in his video on the weekend. It's just that he doesn't want to show like very low cap token. So I think he made that so he can pump the price of VPP, so he would be able to actually show it in the video. Because if you check his videos from the last cycle, two years ago, he was shilling this token like a lot. And it's kind of a working product. You can go on the website and you can just create a table with your friends right away. You can connect your MetaMask and basically play there using your MetaMask. And the fact that it's connected with Neo Tokyo and the fact that they were essentially playing, it's very straightforward. You can just go on their Twitter you can scroll down a bunch, and we would basically see very, very interesting thing that it was initially my thesis of why I bought it in the first place. So Neo Tokyo, you see, they are doing tournaments using Virtual Poker. So it's obviously that they would be buying it and they would be pumping it as well. I think currently Virtual Poker is also connected with the Decentraland games, although I don't know like any fundamentals about the project. I don't know investors. It's kind of interesting how I bought it in the first place. So I started to check out the tokens from last cycle, specifically the gaming ones. I had some liquidity that I wanted to put in some of them. I've checked out CryoWar. Maybe some of you, they know it. It's a Solana-based MOBA game. It actually did 5x from the bottom. And I think that currently it's even more because I was checking it at that time. So let us check pretty quickly. Yeah, so that's like 2x, I think. But yeah, from the bottom is 5x exactly. So maybe I was checking somewhere here and somewhere, right? Something like this. So I didn't want to put my money here because I've checked that no one is talking about it currently, but maybe it's going to be the next thing that like Becker will essentially pump or people like that. Then I actually check out Titan Arena, which is the token from the last cycle as well. The interesting fact about it is that it basically a game that you can go and play, and it's pretty nice. It's a working product. It has players. It's based on the Web2 game that the company is generating revenue from, and kind of Titan Arena was kind of a test for them to go into Web3 and see the model. The issue is that the token just went to fucking zero because of the fact that it was play to earn and it's inflated the economy and kind of just killed the token. So it's kind of going up here, but interesting thing that I've done, I actually put 8k here in the first place. I saw that it's kind of interesting, Titan Arena and things like that. And then I actually sold it. So I figure out that it might be not the best thing because it's just the dead game. It's all narrative as well. So no one talking about it currently. So I've decided that I would rather want to put money in Gamblify, which is the current narrative, and the old token, which are VPP, and then also Polker that we will probably talk in the next video about. So then I essentially put this money in between VPP and Polker. Unfortunately, I put only 2k in VPP. After I did a 3x, I put 10k in. Then I took 8k out, so I only had left around 8k in VPP, and this essentially with the 8k I've done a 3x currently, and I do think that we can go way higher from here, especially if Becker would essentially show the token is in his video. I actually have like limit orders set up from my end till the 10x on this. So again, don't know anything about like fundamentals. I was not checking out the white paper. I just had information from the previous cycle. In some of paid groups that I'm in, people were shilling this, and one guy, he actually gave a call around 2 weeks ago, which is kind of crazy if you would think about that. So currently it's 8th of December, so it should be like 25th. Yeah, so it's crazy. He gave the call here where I essentially put my initial 2k in VPP instead of the 7k that I wanted in the first place. And at this stage, it's already did 10x from the bottom, so from 200k to 2 million. So I think it's definitely can go and will go way higher. So one of the things that happened as well is that so everyone is talking about Alex Becker, essentially how he was promoting it to 2021 and things like that. And interesting thing is that in one of the comments, I was not able to find this comment on his Twitter right now. I was trying to search for it, but in one of the comments, someone asked him about VPP, and he responded that VPP is a gem. It's basically just happened yesterday. So it's kind of interesting. I think what we have to do as a community is just pump this market cap app. So he would mention it in the video, and then it will go just parabolic from there. So I was even thinking like putting way more funds in this just to pump the market cap, just so Becker can actually mention it on the video, so we will fly from there. So yeah, nice narrative, interesting play. I'm really looking forward to what will happen once we would go into this alt season. ETH is kind of waking up a bit, and some alts, they start to wake up a bit, so it's very interesting. And as you see, it has done 24x's in 1 month already, but it has done it like from 200k market cap, 300k, so it's very, very low, and I definitely think that there is still room to grow. I would essentially be looking to exit once we would be closer to the end of this alt season, so probably around New Year actually. CMC, they don't show proper market cap on this, so if you missed VPP, you can actually go into Polker currently. I'm sorry for Russian here that you see on the screen, but no worries. So it's 3.5 million at this stage. Some people are taking profits. I also did like 100x at 2x on this already, even a 3x probably. Yeah, so 165 at this stage. So you can actually try to buy this. It's only 3.5 million. They have the application essentially. They do plan to release the Android app this month, which not a lot of people know about. And at the same time, they should have a VC injection after that. So it's quite interesting. I think it's a nice place. It's a nice play even there. So here I actually have limit orders till 15x from here. So it's about 3.5 market cap currently. It's limit orders till 45 market cap for this token as well. So that's it from my end. Thank you for watching. Let me know your thoughts and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.